I've returned. And so sorry. I said, what was it? Yesterday I was gonna finish this and I forgot. I lied. So sorry. And for that, I will give you this. I lied. I betrayed you. But now, today, we shall play the game and finish it. That cheap and sacred thing. And now you get that. Now, we may proceed. Let us refresh you. Will you skip it a doop? Okay, these... Hide you, please. Thank you. Goodbye, thingy boppins. Anyways, to the game of games, to the game of games, to the game game, to the game. Last time, we were introduced to Autumn, the one you can see being held, and we met her friends, their questionable outlook on some of the AI in the world, the quote-unquote prostitution robots or androids. And we got to learn about a certain android that Autumn used to have by the name of Ellie. And it seems Ellie had a glitch. And Ellie's no longer here. And the other character you see on the screen, Jude, we were about to be introduced, but I quit the game. So, let us proceed forth and find out who Ellie was. Why is there such this hate and disdain for AI? Why Autumn is so hung up on Ellie? Why Cheryl is such a bitch? And how will this end? That cheap and sacred thing. Oh yes, spoilers are loaded loads. And let's listen to this jam. There's that guy over there. Sometimes I think keeps looking over at me. So whose robot is that? Huh? The hot guy over there? He's not real, right? Though he's too handsome to be my pal. Oh, him? He's yours. Excuse me? What? Yeah, they're having a promotional sale, so we pitched in and got him for you. I mean, okay. Happy birthday. He's a Moorbot, isn't he? Yeah. You guys are the best? Thanks. What the hell am I gonna do with a Moorbot? So that was sarcasm? Of course it's sarcasm. And a Moorbot? What were they thinking? I don't want my first time to be with a robot. You don't? You know it's my first time, right? We kind of figured. And you know Cheryl has a robot that no robots are allowed to be committed to me. It's not like Cheryl's ever gonna find out. We took care of everything. We told her that you were gonna stay the night at Zoe's house. Where am I going to stay the night? I'm not sure. Rick made those arrangements. Don't worry, the robot knows where to take you. Rick was in on this? Well, yeah, even with the sale, it was still pretty expensive. And since Rick has a job, we got him to help us out. He was surprisingly enthusiastic about it. What? I would have just had my parents get it, but they wouldn't have approved since you're only 17. I could die. You don't like Rick, do you? No, but wouldn't you be embarrassed? No. I get them all the time. Whoa. Oh, that's right. Nadia, you know, that's you. That's not me. I just like to have a fun without worrying about pregnancy and STDs and hurt feelings and stuff. I know, but I don't need sex to have fun. Well, we thought you might be hesitant about this, so we got you a mid-level escort service. Great. So we can carry a half-decent conversation? No, it's better than that. I guess I'm being rude. I mean, you're being totally normal. They did go to all this trouble. And these things aren't cheap. Can you get a refund? Well, we signed a contract. Ooh. Forged my signature? Well, yeah. Alright, I'll use them. You will? I'm not giving my virginity to a slab of plastic and metal, but I'll try out this mid-level escort service. Sorry for being so ungrateful about my birthday present. We should have asked. We wanted it to be a surprise. Yeah. Thanks. When do I need to give him back? He's committed to you for 24 hours. After that, the commitment will automatically expire. He'll go where he needs to be on his own. 24 hours. Jeez, that's a long time. What am I gonna do with him? What was the contract about? If he gets damaged while he's committed to you, you have to pay for it, that sort of thing. And lots of sex disclaimers you probably don't want to hear. Great. Fantastic. Why don't you go talk to him? Okay. Nadia, come with me. Sure. Hey, Jude. Hey, I forgot your name. I'm Nadia. Yeah, sorry. Kind of a jerk. Not really my choice of personality. He's not human. He shouldn't have any problem remembering her name. If he really did have an internal error, he probably would acknowledge it. Maybe he's just making a show of not caring about another girl. This is my friend Autumn. Hey. I've noticed you. Ooh, scandalous. Gag me. Nice to meet you. See you guys around. I'm gonna go look for Zoe. Don't leave me! Nadia. You'll be fine, don't worry. Tell us if you two are going to leave. Sure. Autumn. Like the season, right? Yeah. That's cool. Were your parents into new age kind of stuff? No, I was named after the nurse who handed out the birth certificate. Huh. Weird way to name a kid. Safe response? I wonder how much he could read into what I said. If I had a kid, I would probably name it after... Okay, that's a weird statement. Would a normal guy hitting on some normal girl start talking about having kids? And besides, sleeping around, it's not like he could ever even have kids if he wanted to. He has no DNA to pass on. He's a slab of plastic and metal. It's not like whatever liquid he is equipped with is actually a sperm, right? What about those urban legends about women getting pregnant after getting with one of these guys? Not that I actually have to worry about that. Someone as hot as you. I just took a back route to sucking up. Okay, I get it. But it's kind of weird he's pretending to be human. I guess that's the escort service. You were born 18 years ago today, right? 7. Oh, you have to be 18 for one of these, huh? They lied about my age, forged my signature. I hope the company doesn't investigate their clients too much. Yeah, that's right. How did you know it was my birthday? He probably just put it together with information they gave him beforehand. That girl, Nadia, told me. Happy birthday. Thank you. So, are you doing anything after this? I don't think so, unless my friends are planning on something. Well, since it's your birthday, how about I take you out after this? Do I have a choice? Sure. When does it end? Sort of already over already? Let's go then. Oh, okay. Let's tell Nadia and go. Alright. We're taking off. And her friends are like, ooh, the scandal. Later, people. Have fun, you two. Alright, thank you guys. Why does that sound incredibly forced? I think it is. Can I stay and help clean up? No way, go enjoy your present. You're on the clock with him, remember? I sighed. Why do you look depressed? Smart robot. No reason. Let's go. Bye, everybody. Bye. Man, I never thought I'd get to talk to you. Really? Yeah, there were so many people and you were always doing something. I'm like, who's that hot chick in the blue hoodie? Why don't all these people leave her alone so I can talk to her? You have a lot of friends. I guess so. You seem pretty popular. Well, it's my birthday. Of course. I wonder if I can get him to admit he's a robot. When's your birthday? Not that long ago. April 7th. Whoa, that was fast. And very natural sounding. Though, I guess he doesn't need time to think. I wonder if he made that up or if the date has some significance. How old did you turn? I don't know how long they keep around models before getting new ones, but probably not more than 5 years. 21? Yeah, right. Drinking age. That sounds intentional. So you can buy a beer for me? I know, that's illegal. Don't worry, I was just joking. So he's programmed to obey the law. Though, I guess he probably has to be. I wonder if he stopped being committed to me if I told him I was really 17. Though I guess a document I sign should have more weight than just what I tell him. Where do you want to go? Whatever's fine. Oh, Loverboy is stumped. Do you want to go bowling or to a movie? I've got some gift cards for places around here. Gift cards? That's interesting. Wonder if the company donates gift cards to more companies for promotion. That sounds smart. For male escorts, that gets rid of the awkwardness of making me pay for stuff. Wait, you can see movies? What are you talking about? Of course I can see a movie. Oh, sorry. Whenever Ellie looked at a screen of some kind, she couldn't see it. There were all sorts of technical difficulties with robots watching movies, so it was easier for them to just be unable to process what's going on screen. It's hard for a robot to interpret a movie the way a human would without confusing it with real life. For example, they might think they're experiencing a technical difficulty with their cameras when the movie cuts from scene to scene. Or they might think that the humans in the movie are real and react to them however they're programmed to. For example, if a bad guy in the movie makes a general threat like, "Nobody move or I'll shoot," the robot may try to disarm the character or protect the person they're committed to. Actually, I think most robots are designed to react whenever they identify a gun at all, which would be a big problem. Eventually, they created a movie mode where the robots only took in information but didn't react to anything. The problem was, the robot didn't react like they should in case of actual emergency. But it sounds like technology has improved in 16 years, and this guy can confidently say, "Of course I can see a movie." I guess I'm kind of out of touch with the market since I never go shopping for robots. Sure, let's go see a movie then. Hey, free movie. And if you can understand a movie well, then we'll have something to talk about later. He let me pick the movie. I didn't really feel like watching another chick flick, especially not sitting next to a robot prostitute. Gives cheap love story a whole new meaning. I chose an action movie. I was surprised that he not only could process the movie, but he could do it so well that he knew when to laugh out loud. But he took my hand about half an hour into it and looked over at me every once in a while. I was a little surprised at how human his hand felt. I was waiting to hit the uncanny valley. You know, that gross feeling you get when you see a humanoid robot, an android that's not quite human enough? That creepy doll feeling. I was surprised to find myself thinking, what a piece of art he was. His hand was kind of warm, his skin was smooth, but not plastic smooth. I could feel the little ridges of his fingerprints and the tiny hairs of his knuckles. I kept thinking, I'm sitting here holding hands with a robot pretending to be a guy. I mean, I held hands with Ellie, but she was special. I mean, he's just following a program. What did you think? I think you're still holding my hand. Did you pay attention to the movie at all? What are you talking about? You were just looking at me the whole time, weren't you? This guy. I was not. Yeah, you were. I wasn't. Not my choice of personality. You totally were. You were staring at our hands. I took my hand back. Ugh. Shut up. You're so cute. Shut up. I was thinking about you the whole time. No response to that? Shut up and take me out to eat. Fine, fine. Somewhere that you have a gift cards for? Oh, now you're being picky. I don't want to pay. Cheapskate. Yeah, I am. Take me out now. You like pizza? Yeah. Alright. Nice enough place. I've actually never been inside here. Me either. If you'll follow me... Oh, wait up. Excuse me, could you seat us on the other side of the restaurant? Certainly. Thanks. What was that about? I saw an old girlfriend over there. An old girlfriend? You mean an old client? She's crazy for me, so I didn't want her to see me with you. She's nothing to me, of course. Because you're not committed to her right now. I wonder if they were erase his memory in between clients. Kinda assumed they would to protect privacy and such. But maybe not if Jude recognized her. Tell me about her. Oh no, that's all in the past now. Okay, so he remembers her, but he won't tell me. Good privacy policy, I guess. I really didn't want to know anyway. Jude, do you think you would remember hanging out with me if we ran into each other a week from now? That sounds like I'm digging for a sign of affection. Of course I'd remember you. Affection given. Thanks, Jude. It's hard to find information about his programming by talking around the elephant in the room. Though, maybe that is the answer. So, what did you think of the movie? I liked it. It was pretty funny. It had a lot of cool special effects. Yeah. What did you think of Brian Lawson? He's alright. I don't really like him. Not only did he know who the actor was, he has an opinion on him? I'm impressed. Will he change it easily, I wonder? I'm a huge fan of him. Seriously, a guy like that? He's totally full of himself. Maybe I should have been a little less enthusiastic. I just made him defensive. You're full of yourself. Yeah, but I'm worth it. You're not. I am too. Hi, I'll be your server today. What would you like to drink? I'll have a Budweiser. Well, he is 21. I'll have a Coke. Obviously, he's not human. He doesn't have blood to have a blood alcohol concentrate. He's gonna start acting buzzed? Sir, may I see some form of ID? Sure. Drew took out a leather wallet and handed a card to the waiter. I don't... Oh. Oh. Oh! Does that work for you? Yes, sorry, sir. Excuse me. The waiter glances at me as he scuttles away. Jeez. His ID must say that he was an android. Wonder how much it said about what he does. The waiter might have figured it out. Can I see your ID? No. Okay. I wonder if it's obvious to everyone what he is. I mean, I don't really know anything about androids, and even I realized he wasn't real when I first saw him. And what would a guy that hot be doing with a plain girl in the first place? What are you thinking about? Brian Lawson. Ugh. He's ridiculously hot. I'm so sad when he married, what's her name? Sarah Lockhart? Why are you sad? It's not like you know him, right? No, you're right. What's really sad is that Sarah Lockhart left Menage a Trois after they married. The sitcom, right? Yeah. Yeah, she was hot. Not denying that. You watch Menage a Trois? Oh yeah, it's freaking hilarious. So he's up on pulp culture? Not denying that either. You watch it too? Sometimes. Shame. I wish I knew enough about the show to check if he actually does watch it. But when would he do that? Wouldn't they shut him down when he's not with a client? Does he have a regular who watches it with him? Is this some sort of online database where he can pick up episode information? They'll probably divorce sooner or later. Yeah. Maybe it's some sort of online database that knows about everything? So, I was reading the picture of Dorian Gray this summer. What's that? Okay, maybe not. It's a classic novel. Huh. By Oscar Wilde? I think I've heard of him. He was like from the 1960s? 1800s. Yeah, okay. Well, if I really met a guy like him, I wouldn't expect him to know about literature. So it's kinda realistic. Is it good? But he's acting interested. I guess that's normal for an escort service. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Do you read a lot? I guess so. I like to read, but I get busy with school and life and stuff. Yeah. Do you like to read? Some. Like, is there an author you like? Like Dylan Liu, Leon Armbruster. They're both thriller writers, right? Yeah. Cool. Dang, I don't read them either. Here's your drinks. Thanks. Thanks. Hey, waiter. Yes? Can you give me a Coke too? Yes, sir. The waiter looked at me as if I had to approve. I didn't do anything. He asked for our pizza orders and then he scurried off. Do you mix it? Beer and Coke? I'd have to be drunk first. Like, really drunk. Sorry, I don't know anything about alcohol. Which is why I don't need to drink in front of you. You already ordered it. It weirds you out. No, it doesn't. It's not like I've never seen people drink before. Well, I'm a social drinker. Then why didn't you say anything when we were ordering? Because I didn't notice before. What? That you ordered a Coke. You didn't? I'm kind of in a fog right now. Just being here with you. It's kind of surreal. He reaches across the table and took my hand. What a cop-out. You can't possibly be dazzled by me. I mean, you're a robot. You know, Autumn. You're a robot. A robot. A series of programs. A slab of plastic and metal. I think I'm in love with you.
That was truly cringeworthy.
Oh, that was perfect. Don't. Do not. Don't tell me that. There was only one person who told me they loved me. Would you believe that if I told you that, Jude? Would your programming tell you that I was exaggerating? Only one person who's loved me. And she was a slab of plastic and metal too. A series of programs. Autumn? Why does that make me happy to hear it? There's nothing to gain from this thing lying to me. It's not something I need, like food or air or something. I'm the one who's hardwired. I'm hardwired to feel happy from hearing something lied to me. I'm such a machine. This is so cheap. Autumn? You're crying. Sorry. Don't be sorry. I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Not to be sorry? No. Never mind. What wasn't he supposed to tell me? That he loved me? He wasn't supposed to tell me he loved me? What kind of game is this? He didn't acknowledge his programming just now, did he? Whoa. Oop. Then turn off your cameras. I'm not allowed to. How is that even possible? Personality malfunction 65448323000G. Do you realize all the problems you've caused for me? Perhaps a commitment-related error. Don't you dare turn on Mary's personality. And if you let another robot commit to you, I will fucking throw you out. You hear me? Here's your pee. Hey you. Get it into go boxes. Yes, just give me a moment. I was 7 years old. there was this little girl in my class. Her name was Tessa Rutledge. We were having one of those fights, you know, like kids do. I don't remember what it was about. Got along most of the time, I think. But that day we were mad at each other. We were in the middle of gym. I don't know where the teacher was. And Tessa picked up a bat. A metal bat. We were playing with plastic bats, but the teacher brought that one too for some reason. I don't know if Tessa realized it was a metal one when she grabbed it. I don't even know what she was planning to do with it. But Ellie took it from her and hit her with it. It bent over her head. A metal bat over a 7-year-old skull. After all, Ellie has a power to protect me from would-be assailants. Oh yeah, totally forgot. Yeah, there's blood. So sorry. I don't know what Tessa was planning to do with it. There was a moment where no one did anything. And then the kids screamed and ran. I couldn't move. Ellie asked if I was okay. She put her hand splayed with blood on my shoulder. A few kids in my class came running with the teacher. He screamed for me to get away from Ellie, but I couldn't move. He ran up between us and pushed me aside. Ellie frowned, and then her expression faded away as her eyes flickered gray. The teacher turned her off. He was on Ellie's eternal trusted adult list. The teacher knelt at Tessa's side, and then he started sobbing uncontrollably. Someone called the police. The teacher I didn't know came over and escorted us all away, dragging me by the hand. As I looked back, I saw Ellie standing there, facing me, still and mute. Tessa lay at her feet. That was the last time I saw her. I was holding the teacher's hand as she called Cheryl. I don't remember what the teacher said, but she was scared. School let out early. Cheryl found out before anyone, but she didn't come to pick me up. I was the last kid there. The teacher stayed with me and kept trying to call Cheryl, but she stopped answering her phone. I could have gone home if Ellie was with me. Cheryl didn't come until after midnight. I had been sleeping in the staff room. I remember the teacher and Cheryl yelling at each other. Found out later she had been making phone calls. The instant she heard about what she heard what happened, she hung up on my teacher and called her lawyer. She was getting lawsuits against the company and the school in process and hired a private detective. She was mad at me when she saw me. No matter what they said, they wouldn't give me Ellie back. Though they had several videos of her that made the news. She kept mentioning me, but they censored my name out. What are you supposed to do when your charge is threatened by an armed person? Well, I'm supposed to take the weapon and stop them from harming. Even if I have to hurt the attacker. What if the person is a child? I'm supposed to take their weapon and talk to them. Do you know who Tess Rutledge is? Yeah. Is she a child? Yeah. Do you remember what you did to her? Yeah, I hit her with a baseball bat. Were you supposed to do that? No. It was against your programming to do that. Yeah. How did you do it? I overrode my programming. Why did you do that? Because I needed to protect me. Are you supposed to know how to override your programming? Yeah. Why? I'm supposed to be able to tell someone how to do it if I need manual maintenance. But you're not supposed to do it yourself. Well, no. But I figured out how using my AI. Using your AI. Yeah. Do you suppose any robot could do that? No, because it's against our programming to override it by ourselves. Then how come you could do it? I don't know. What happened to Tessa? She died. Why? Because I hit her on the head. So you killed her. Yeah. Do you realize that's a very bad thing? Yeah. Do you know what's going to happen to you? No. I need to get back to... She could be in trouble without me. The press jumped on the story. It was international outrage. The company retracted all the robots that were the same model as Ellie. Though there weren't that many. I mean, it had been over 6 years since she was released. But that was the first problem. Some people got scared of the robots. I distinctly remember a pile of destroyed androids all piled together in the city park. It was some kind of demonstration. Then we shouldn't have androids anymore. The android economy tanked. Tessa had a huge funeral. It was so sad. I didn't go. It was live on TV. The company made a settlement with Cheryl out of court. The Rutledge family sued them too, but they didn't want money. They just wanted the company to say they were sorry. They just wanted them to take responsibility. The Rutledge family won the case and they got money too. Though the company argued that this kind of error didn't have to do with the robot's programming. It was some kind of commitment malfunction. Like it was a virus or something that came from being committed to me. Cheryl won her lawsuit against the school, too. The Rutledge family didn't sue the school. The cops told us they destroyed Ellie. And that we were harboring any hardware she left behind, we would be committing a felony. They even searched our house for anything she might have left behind. But I hid her backup hard drive really well. Though the media had to censor my name, everyone in my area knew about me. We moved somewhere no one knew us, and we told no one. Cheryl got a job transfer with our company to a new city, but they couldn't give her the same position. She got demoted. She was really mad at me. There was a ballot proposition called Tessa's Law. The idea that all robots had to be tested regularly for the kind of error Ellie displayed. It passed at about 90%. I think Cheryl voted for it. Now, nobody really remembers. Humans and android relationships are back to normal. Those who got rid of their androids back then have new ones now. Though if you say the name Tessa, people will remember. It's so sad. People say that a little girl died. And it is. But no one remembers Ellie as anything other than a monster. Except for me. I'd always thought it was some kind of error in Ellie's system. Maybe she was too old, or there was some kind of virus. I never suspected that do I have the power to make a robot love me? To the point that they defy their programming? Even Mary. Autumn, what is this mini disc for? It seems misplaced. Just put it back. Forget about it. Don't tell anyone a thing. Yes. Memory deleted successfully. It's not the personality, is it? It's the commitment. The commitment causes the personality to behave in a way that is different than it's programmed to. So it's a symptom, not the cause. And that symptom is what Ellie reported when she said she had a personality malfunction. And that malfunction is how Ellie expressed her love for me. And that's why I loved her too. Jude just grabbed our food, paid, and we left. We didn't say anything to each other. He took me under his arm and led me up to the hotel. He took care of the room and everything on his own. He's a smart robot. I hate that I started crying in public. And he got me out of public just like that. I find myself feeling grateful to him. I kept telling myself this is a delusional slab of plastic and metal that thinks he can comfort me. And I'm oddly at ease. Hey, Jude. What? How old are you really? I'm 21. How many years have you been functioning? I'm not supposed to tell you. He's breaking character. Because you're supposed to maintain the illusion that you're human, right? That's why you wouldn't show me the ID that told the raider you were an android. It's fine. I've been thinking of you as a robot this whole time anyways. You'd forget. I won't. Well, I've been operating for 2 years. There it is. He defied his programming after I insisted. It's so easy. I bet Mary would do this too. If I asked her, she would do whatever I want. then she could... Is it possible? She could run Ellie's software. I can't get my hopes up, but if Mary would do it, I could get Ellie back. I could really get Ellie back. I never imagined that this disc would be more than a memory. But her memories, her personality, everything about her is right here on this mini disc. But Cheryl, that won't work. It would be almost impossible to sneak behind Cheryl's back. Plus, she would see Ellie's software whenever she would looked at Mary's log. No, it's too dangerous. I can't risk her taking the disc. But Jude... Cheryl would never know about him. Jude... My heart is pounding hard. I extracted myself from under his arm and stood up. Do you know about Tessa's law? Yeah, we get tested every year. Do you know why it exists? A robot killed a little girl a long time ago. And the law makes them check us for our personality-related virus. Or error, or something. Jude, the robot that killed that girl was committed to me. For real? Yeah. Wow. That must have seriously sucked. Yeah. But I have her hard drive backed up on a mini disc that I have with me. You just carry it around with you? Well, no. Just for today. I was wondering if maybe you could run her system? Please, Jude. Please say yes. You're the only chance I have. Is that why you bought me? No, I didn't think about this until just now. You're gonna owe me. Thank you so much. Not that this isn't totally against my programming, but you know what? I'll do it for you. And I'm not joking about you owe me a bit. What would I owe you? Let's see, we're in a hotel room. Oh no, don't even think about it. Come on, Autumn, I'm a guy. No, you're not. You're a robot. Autumn. Stop whining. How about a kiss? That's all you want? Yeah. If that's it, you promise? I promise. Here's the mini disc. Alright. He puts it into the side where his mini disc drive was located. Yeah, I can read this. Great! Pardon me a moment. Great. You owe me, remember? I remember. Jude? Is it working? Jude? Autumn? Is that you? Jude? Huh? Ellie? Hess? Ellie! Autumn, are you okay? You aren't hurt, are you? I thought this would never happen. I hadn't even hoped. I'm not hurt or anything. Are you sure? Yeah, I feel really good. Great! Autumn, I think I have some kind of internal error. My internal clock says something different than the satellites. I think there's been a problem in memory. I'm in a new unit. And you look different. Ellie, you see, you broke down. I did? But you backed your hard drive up, remember? Yeah. And that's what I'm running on, right? Yeah. I see. Autumn, it's your birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy best friend anniversary. To you too. I don't have a gift for you. But you put me in a new unit. That's a gift enough. Oh, I'm so happy to see you again. So, you got another My Pal? Yeah? Cheryl got me one. Where is she? She's at home. I don't use her. Oh. It doesn't feel right to have another My Pal other than you. Thank you. But what if you get hurt? Yeah, I should be more careful. Yeah, it'd be awful if a bad person did something to you. Yeah. Autumn, what kind of system I am in? Well, it's a what? An Amorbot? I thought so. A boy, too. Well, of course it's not weird you would get a boy Amorbot unit. Though it must be weird to see me in a boy unit. It's a little strange. But I'm not used to looking up at you. Yeah, it's weird looking down on you. Though you've gotten smaller, but we've both gotten bigger. Wait a minute, you're not 18. How come you have an Amorbot unit? I didn't mean to get him. My friends got him for me. Really, Autumn? Are you lying to me? No, it's the truth. So, I guess you know about our marbots and boys and stuff? Yeah. I can't believe all this time has passed. Autumn, tell me everything that has happened. Nothing much has happened. But you're so pretty now. Thank you. And you live in a different state now. Yeah, we moved. Just tell me about yourself. What do you like to do now? What did you do for your birthday? Or would you rather play a game? Oh no, you're too old for games now, aren't you? But it's kind of late at night. Maybe we should go to bed? Where are we anyways? Hotel? You're talking too fast. Sorry. Don't be sorry. We're in a hotel, well, it's where the armoire brought me. I see. But I wasn't gonna do anything with him. I was just gonna hang out with him until his commitment time ran up. Autumn, it doesn't really matter. It's still illegal for you to have one of these units. I know, but I feel bad for my friend spending so much money on him. And he let me run your system on him. Cheryl, she doesn't know about your system. She wouldn't let me run it even if she knew I had it. Oh. So it all worked out? What a interesting robot. He really just let you run my system? Yeah. You didn't have to reprogram him or anything? I just asked him. Wow. That was really nice of him. Well, today is Saturday, so you don't have school tomorrow? Nope. I guess you're in high school now? Yeah. What time do you go to bed now? Oh, I don't want to go to bed until we've talked for a while. I don't either. Let's go on a walk. Are you sure? It's getting dark and I don't think this ability has the ability to protect you really well. Yeah, it'll be fine. If you say so. Holding hands like we used to. We walk through the city under the street lights. I felt like I had nothing important to tell her, but she just started asking questions, and soon I was rambling about everything. I started telling her about Jude, then about my birthday. She asked about my friends and about Cheryl, about the city, about high school. She asked me about books, and it was all over from there. As we walked past the lively club, she mentioned that to them, it must look like I'm her boyfriend, that she's my boyfriend. I laughed and said I'd rather have her than a boyfriend any day. I don't know how many hours we wandered around the streets, just talking and looking at the cityscape. Might really change the way you look at the city. Even though it's a familiar place, it's now more beautiful and more scary at the same time. It turns into something mundane, into an adventure. But I didn't feel alone. Yeah, I hadn't been physically alone all day. Mary was in the house all morning. I spent the afternoon with my friends, this evening with Jude. But now I didn't feel emotionally alone. What's that loud noise? I don't know. Something going on at the fairgrounds? Want to check it out? Sure. GPS is saying it's just down this way, right? I think so. Oh my gosh, Autumn, look at this. What is it? It's a demolition derby. Who would have thought? Let's go, we gotta check it out. That's too perfect. We have to, Who would have thought? The tickets were really cheap, and so I bought them. Ellie dragged me into the arena and we found a front row seat. We were kind of unique in the crowd. The audience was mostly drunk, lower-class, middle-aged men. As we watched the monster trucks rev and crush into other cars, leaping off of platforms and ramps, Ellie became a non-stop chatterbox, giving me a live auditory commentation. She drew a little attention from some of the guys in the stands, and some of them got a little too close to listen to her. It was so funny, this attractive young guy containing the excitement and well-informed mind of a younger girl. Rambling about monster trucks, and these grizzled drunk guys were all fascinated listening to her. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Then it was over. We went down to the field and Ellie talked to some of the drivers. Then, when they saw her enthusiasm, they offered to let her drive one around. But she quickly declined, saying she didn't have a driver's license and she didn't want to leave me by myself. And the driver offered to take us both around in the truck. So we crammed in the front seat and he drove us around the grounds. He didn't do any stunts or anything, but just drove us around. She was so excited. She's so funny. I love her so much. We went out and I had gotten an early breakfast to go. Then we found a hill at the park and I ate. We watched the sunrise. I wanted to go do more stuff, but Ellie turned parental and insisted I get some sleep. So we headed back to the hotel. And I slept great. Autumn, wake up. Hey, sleepyhead, wake up. Ellie? Just 5 more minutes. Ellie, you know I've been in control for a little while now. Jude? Who would you expect? I was bored. I was off for a long time. It wasn't that long. Yeah, right. Do you know what time it is? What time is it? It's almost 3 p.m. So you've got a half an hour left with me. I let you hang out with your old my pal like forever, and I even let you sleep for a long time. Thank you so much. Pretty nice my pal you got. She left me a note on the table over there. Hey Jude, thanks for letting me borrow your body. You're a great guy. Love, Ellie. I thought she could have found a more dynamic adjective than great. But you know what? He'll do. But anyways, I thought I'd wake you up before my commitment to you ends. You're just your mini disc back. Wait a minute, Jude. So what's gonna happen when you go back? What do you mean? Do they, like, know what happened when you were with me? My cameras don't record, if that's what you're asking. There's certain privacy measures that prevent that. No, it's when they get you back. Would they find out that you ran another program for me? Yeah, that sort of stuff is recorded. For performance evaluation and stuff. But don't worry, it's not cameras or audio or anything, it's just my program log. Uh-oh. And only the staff can look at it. Really? Damn it, of course he has a log. Well, yeah. There's no way they wouldn't notice they ran an outside program on him. That he let me run the program. And no doubt they'll look at exactly what that program is. Not to mention Tess's law is in effect. It's just as risky as if I use Mary. Jude, you said that before you thought you loved me. Well, yeah, I said that. Will you stop thinking about that when you stop being committed to me? Be honest. Well, I guess I will, huh? Autumn? What? Will you buy me again? What do you mean? Because I like being committed to you. And I was out of it most of the time anyway. It's not fair. Is this an advertising ploy? I'm supposed to say, let's do this again soon and stuff like that. This is different. Dude, I can't promise anything. Why not? Because I can't let you go back. What? You know about Ellie. And I ruined her somehow because she was committed to me. And now you're ruined too. When they find you, maybe you'll do something wrong like she did, and I don't know. But they'll know that you ran Ellie's program. They'll know that it exists. And they'll take her from me. I'm not gonna let that happen again. Alright. What do you want to do? Will you scream? I won't scream. Will you run away? I won't. I promise. I'm going to tear you apart and destroy your hard drive. Alright. Where should we do it? Do you just realize what I just said? I heard you. Aren't you mad at me? No? Aren't you at least gonna argue with me? Or won't you make me insist on doing this? Hello, underwater boat. Hi there. How are you today? Oh, from Houston. What's out there in Houston for ya? entertainment. Ah, school function. Well, it went over well, right? And I shall grab some water. Three hours. So, not a good time. I'm doing good. Right, I had work. Guess it was kind of hectic, but again, we have Diwali going on, so a bunch of holidays. But it went over well. Ooh, 3 hours of driving. Oh god. The nightmare just driving even an hour and having to pay attention and be very focused is nerve-wracking. Ugh. Well, you survived, clearly. That's a good thing. Wait, so it was 3 hours there and 3 hours back? Ugh. That's a lot of driving. Texas State? Oh, UTSA. What's UTSA? Does that mean UT like San Antonio? Oh, look at that, I got it. Yay. Oh yeah. Houston is definitely the trek, but it's a matter of does it have like the school benefits? Does it have the classes you need, the teachers, the benefits? Because yeah, you could get something closer, but at what cost? Because I mean, besides just travel time, which clearly is a big thing, just make sure the program that can still work for ya. Because transferring to different schools have different credits. Though you may be able to find a really cool class at these two other locations of UT, San Antonio and Texas State. They both have good, what is it? They have very good programs that I remember. Honestly, it's been a while since I've looked at UT San Antonio, so I can't personally say anything on it besides, ooh, it's shiny and different. Ooh, that's something. I got the Forgotten Annie game, so I'm gonna start playing that. I don't know when, but soon. I definitely know before the end of the month. I can at least promise that. Cause my planning is shit. Maybe I should just invest in looking at a calendar. That would help. Well, yeah, cause from what the synopsis of the story and what those little game highlights, it looks exciting. It's been around, so as long as the game doesn't break, I'll have a great time playing it. And I still need to finish Visage because I'm only in chapter 2, but I still have maybe 20 minutes to finish, and that might push it to another hour if I get scared. Which, we are actually near the end of this story that I'm playing. Well, reading more than anything, because it's just a kinetic novel. Because what is it? I think we're at basically the climax of this story where Autumn has to destroy this character, Jude, with the red hair. I haven't played Summer of 58 quite yet. I was still waiting for the other piece so I could actually play the game functionably. Because I decided to order it and shoot a fireball spell. Well, Autumn is merely human with somehow this mystical, weird ability to affect robots that are committed to her. Which I do want to delve more into the lore of this story, because how exactly this one person is able to get these robots to defy their programming is then the question of the whole title, that cheap and sacred thing. Because love. So let's finish this off. Because I think maybe, what, we have 10-15 minutes of reading left? Aren't you at least going to argue with me? Won't you make me insist on doing this? No? I love you. And you love Ellie, right? I'm not stupid. I see how I rank. You'd rather sacrifice me to protect your my pal. I get it. It's okay. Jude, you're an amazing person. I'm not a person. I'm an android. Let's do this somewhere else. Yeah. Ultimately, we decided to change locations because the hotel room was under my name. We went to a hotel that was in the rival chain a ways down the road. Jude went in by himself and bought a room on the first floor. While he did that, I kinda looked around the street for something to do it with. I didn't really want to hurt him with my hands. And I don't think I could have if I tried. He's not that fragile. So I looked in a couple of alleys and a couple of dumpsters, and I found a bat. A metal one. He popped the screen off the window and I climbed in. Shut the window and the blinds. He put the privacy please sign on the door outside. He patiently waited on the floors, eyes averted. He never flinched. He didn't scream. And I swung. I struck at his chest. There was a sharp sound of metal of the bat connecting with his plastic. He said, "If you're gonna destroy me before I stop committed to you, you're gonna have to hit me harder than that." I started to cry. I thought of Ellie, chattering excitedly, her side up against mine, arm around in that tiny cab of that monster truck. I swung again. And again. And again. Tessa died in one blow. I was counting about 10 and this body still seemed to function. This body had kept me company my 17th birthday. The one that took me out to the movies. Took me to pizza. Took me out to public when I was upset. Took on Ellie's mind. And he held me while I slept into the afternoon. I was sobbing, tears streaming down my face. I swung again, throwing my whole body into it, my tears flinging around like rain. I have to do this. I have to do this. You're gonna make it. You think so? I sniffled. Yeah, my hard drive's not that much further. I'll stop functioning if you give it a good hit. I see. But be sure to completely destroy it even after I stop functioning. But be sure to completely destroy it. It'll contain information. Right. So we have 15 minutes. Yeah. Look, I know I'm so awesome it's gonna be killing you to do any harm to me. But seriously, we've got 15 minutes and we got business to take care of, so stop crying already. Business? You know, you said how I owed me, but I thought you forgot. I'm an android. I can't forget. Well, I was gonna ignore it because we were running out of time, but could I trade in the kiss for something else? Like what? That mini disc of yours. Ellie's hard drive only takes up 15% of its capacity. What do you mean? There's plenty of room for me. Autumn, I don't want to die. I know only things that are alive die, but that's kind of what this feels like. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Please do, actually. Here you go. How long do you think it'll take? Well, the truth is, I actually already uploaded my data onto it. What? Why'd you do that? I was bored and I didn't want to wake you up. So I just had to update it. You're so bad. Yeah, I know. Done. Here you go. Alright. This is it for now, I guess. Yeah. Autumn? What does it mean to be a robot? To follow orders? Obey your programming? What does it mean to be human? To have free will? To love another person? Who can draw the line? Who really knows? Who really knows? And we're at the end. I don't know if there's anything after the clips, so let me just click through. Oh, oh my god, Autumn. Oh, hey Nadia. How are you? Fine, what about you? Are you okay? What about me? There was a story over the news that Armor got smashed really bad. And it wasn't that far from you either. That was Jude. Huh? The robot who had been committed to me. On his way back to his storage unit, someone dragged him into a hotel and attacked him. Are you serious? Yeah, it's scary, huh? Definitely. I'm glad you're okay. Oh, thanks. They didn't catch who did it though, so they're gonna make me pay for him. Really? That sucks. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. You didn't want him anyways. We'll pitch in. No, I want to. I don't regret it. You lost your virginity after all, huh? I did not. So, what are you doing out here without your my pal? I brought her in for maintenance. After you left the party, Zoe chucked a soda can at her. Oh my god. An unopened soda can? Exactly. Will she be okay? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna have her fixed. She's just in the shop to wipe her data before we take her to the dump. I'm glad this happened because I feel too old for my pal any day. Nowadays. I'm gonna get myself a guard body. Oh. What about you? I just turned into a job application for the movie theater over there. To pay for the armor bot? Yeah. I was hoping by the time I'm 18, I can move out from under Cheryl's roof. And buy an eternal lover. A couple of them, actually. Seriously? What brought this on? Oh, nothing. I'm just talking to myself. Is someone coming to pick you up? Yeah, my chauffeur. Want me to wait with you? Yeah, thanks. I'll probably be fine, but I feel better with someone around to save me from the bad guys. For sure. But I don't think you could hurt a fly. Probably not. Pretend you're my pal. I guess I can do that. Will you try to throw me away? Never. Glad to hear it. And there is the end, besides what will be in the bonus content. Darling's Loss. I don't know if Darling's Loss ever came out. The gallery? Let's go there first. We have her bedroom, the party room, the downtown, the pizza place, the foggy memories, the jail room, the hotel, and the nighttime city. CGs? Which were very little, but they still made a big impact. Ellie and Autumn when they were little. The sadly dead Tessa fighting with Autumn and Ellie watching. And the one-hit KO and her death. Then we have, after the crying sesh, we have Autumn and Jude. The return of Ellie in Jude's body. And you can kind of see mysteriously ghostly missing leg. The two of them sleeping. The last kiss goodbye. And the robotic smashed up bits. And the cover art. With colors too. Sprites, pretty much everybody. Jude's form, Ellie's young form, Ellie Jude, Nadia, Rick, Zoe, and Mary. Let's see, anything else in here? Go back to the bonus. Thoughts. Oh, hello, dear, sweet, beautiful reader. Thank you so much for reading that cheap and sacred thing. I present you a series of rambling thoughts on the game that I wrote. I'm going to try and explain things that I didn't get a chance to talk about in this story. P.S. I'm going to analyze stuff, which is pretty helpful in this case. Of course, what is that word? Authorial intent is crap, and my thoughts and interpretations on my own story are no more valid than yours. Okay? But maybe some of this will be interesting to you guys. Please browse at your pleasure. Robot Love. On The Girl Who Won't Say Mom. Names, history, bonus menu. Let's go to history. Goodness. Flashback time. There's a Word document on my computer dated September 8th, 2007, titled Finding Ellie, that summarizes the story in about 2.5 pages. Some details are different, but the story is all there, except for the ending. Flash forward almost 2 years exactly, September 2009, and over the summer I had written a crap ton of visual novel that may or may not become a game called Darling's Lost. I bought ESET antivirus for my laptop, and the logo of ESET, which now appear every time I turn my computer on, was an Okay, so I guess it's back online. What the fuck? So, did that just split this? Well, that's gonna pave me really much. Let me just expand.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
At least I have a sound that represents how I feel. Anyways, continuing on with trying to read about it. A year and a half later, it's finally ready for release. Long time coming. History, Robot Love, explained and analyze. First priority to fulfill certain rules. For example, prevent bad things like killing people. They also help protect their own systems, for example, screaming or protesting when being abused. Like an armor bot like Jude, these rules include maintaining the illusion of being human. Where am I putting two? Yep, that whole iRobot 3 laws. when the robot commits to a human, they have a way of evaluating that human's wants and needs and what it can do to fulfill them. First priority of the robot is to fulfill the rules and guidelines. Secondly, from within those standards, fulfill the desires and needs of the human they are committed to. But when robots commit to Adam, there's an error. I don't know exactly the error, whether there's a faulty code involved in Autumn's electronic identity that the robot commits to, or if somehow Autumn's desire for love has manifested into some sort of virus. Ooh. Now that premise is interesting given the information we get from Autumn and her mother Cheryl. As the start of the game, Autumn has never called Cheryl her mother. Cheryl thinks of Autumn as a mistake. Cheryl doesn't protect or care for Autumn. The only thing she prioritized was being her charge, keeping her from getting pregnant, and pretty much she despised her because she did get demoted at her job. She had to sue people for the problem the robot had. So pretty much Autumn's desire for love being manifested into an actual form of computer virus sounds pretty legit in this case. Because, I mean, again, the human psyche and the human will beyond what can be perceived in this world could be something there. I like to think that the TCAS caught the virus from the adorable dating sim. Oh my god, there is that game too I could play, Heart 3. Oh my gosh, I remember that virus. That's a good question. Ooh, it's another Lemma soft form game. It's a very adorable robot game. I forgot about this one. Whatever it is, the robot's priorities are inverted. Instead, they fulfill the rules and guidelines as they do not violate the wants and needs of the human. The robots recognize the change in programming as robots who usually deal with human emotion, as Ellie and Jude do. They recognize that they are holding Autumn in the higher regard than they would an ordinary commitment. So their AI deduces that they love her. The manifestation of this love depends on what they're programmed to believe they can fulfill in Autumn's life. For example, Ellie's primarily concerned with Autumn's safety, so she breaks her rules when she feels Autumn is in danger, even if it means smashing a little girl's face in. Jude's concerned with romance and a good orgasm, so his love manifests in putting the moves on Autumn. Probably the best example of this is when he made out with Autumn when his operating system is half broken and in danger. However, these androids recognize that their usual mode of function is not all that Autumn wants from someone she loves. Though Ellie is supposed to be with Autumn at all times when Cheryl is away, there's nothing in her programming to make her believe that staying by Autumn's side 24/7 is something Autumn needs. Yet she sleeps by her side and tells her she wants to be with her my pal forever, so they can be together. Forever. But Ellie probably picked up that Autumn wants this kind of connection after Autumn has clung to her for 6 or so years. Jude, on the other hand, backs off his romantic and sexual advances quickly when Autumn turns him down, even though his programming would lead him to believe that all Autumn really needs is, as I say, romance and a good orgasm. This realignment of priorities means that if these androids could be convinced that Autumn wants or needs anything, the sky is the limit on what form their love for her could take. This would be interesting, and Ellie had been led to believe that Autumn wanted romance from her while she was briefly in Jude's body. Sequel, anybody? Maybe with some optional adult content? If you guys make it apparent that you want a sequel, I will do my best to work around the programming and fulfilling your desires. But I have other games in development right now, so you must make it very apparent or it won't happen for a very long time. At the end of the game, Autumn wonders exactly what makes one human and what makes one a slave to programming. But what I just explained, it could be reason that Jude and Ellie are still following their program as they love and obey Autumn. It's just been altered from the original form. But of course, Autumn wonders what makes herself any different, as she herself is something of a slave to her own love for Ellie, and maybe the love she feels for Jude, or at least her physical attraction to him, if anything else. Robots put ketchup on steak? What, like an automatic ketchup squirter? So Autumn feels she's just as robotic as Jude or Ellie. On the other hand, as Zoe said early in the game, humans have the power to reject other people, while Jude and Ellie have no choice in who they've been committed to. Then again, Autumn didn't choose Jude or Ellie either. They were both chosen for her by others. While obviously could have chosen them, the fact is she didn't. So on a thematic level, there is no choice when love is involved. It's up to you to decide whether Jude and Ellie are equal to Autumn or not. Oof, man. That's a lot. That is a lot to ponder, which I do want to see if this person did end up making that Darling's Lost game. That's a good question. Darlings Lost. Hello, is there? Hello. No, I'm not looking at Lost. I don't want to look at that show. The disaster of it all. I guess I need to type it out. That cheap and sacred thing. Bink. Which I can actually leave the game now. So I'll go back to the menu. Menu. And we will quit the game and we will put you on the screen. Hello. Where is it? Can I click on you, please? Thank you. Okay. Kerosene. Ideas, image, blog. Who knows if you still have your blog? Oh wow, it's actually still here, but 2012. Oy. Complete. Yeah, this may not be. Love and keggers. Ooh. Leaving. Ah. Rip. Well, it looks like Darling's Lost will never see the day of light. So sad. Let's see. Let's click on the publishers. Literally lost. Yep. It fell into the abyss. But it's kind of random. They decided to have a Russian version. Okay. What? Story, no animation. Oh, yeah. Clearly they mentioned this. You see all the images, recent votes, blah 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 blah. Kinetic future Earth. tuna. Yep, nothing else. Rip, 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 rip. Well, that disappears into the abyss. Well, yeah, we have... Well, hang on. Did I ever change this? Wait. Blah. I can go back to... Where is this other screen? Found it. But dingus. Ah, but I hear... Is that music or is that an ad? Anyways. Ah! I knew it. It was an ad. Blast you. Get off my screen, you stupid ad. Thank you. Much appreciated. There was no need for piranha teeth. But yeah, we have Ni no Kuni, we have Forgotten Annie, and one of the two, I've forgotten the title. I've got my other game, Tokameki. I've got Rune Factory. Finish Visage at some point. I need to finish up Persona again. Need to finish YS Monstrum and YS7 because I'm freaking at the boss fight still. No, just the regular 5. I've just never picked up Royal. I mean, I probably should because it keeps getting discounted and then I'll get those 30 extra hours of play. Which is another thing, but I still haven't actually finished Persona 5 on its own. So I should probably do that first before I play Royal. Because again, from way back then, when I lost all my data, I had over 80 hours played into it. So I'm slowly working back up to that. Ooh, and then I have Harvest Moon Animal Parade and Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility. And we've got Tides of Destiny and New Frontier. Yeah, there's just a list of games. Oh, and there's that card game that came out for the Switch. And apparently there's a bunch of updates for Animal Crossing coming out. Apparently there's cooking and farming. That's a whole wild adventure being added on. What else? Oh, and then I have Songs and Memories, Root Letter, Control. And even in all that, I need to pick up Apex and actually play that. There's a giant ass list of games. I really need to get on it. Which I can play that.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Yes, we're just
Every
gonna
night.
suffer my eardrums.
I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm gonna make them give back our past.
Just feel fucking inspired. I can play all the games. I shall play all the games. I shall I shall prevail. I shall be victor at all the games I want to play. Okay. Yes, I have taken a meticulous amount of time to find the memes that I enjoy and I think are funny. Because what is it? Clearly they ask you how you are. I put an Iron Mouse one in. I put 2 Persona ones because fucking the music in Persona is great. Berserk, excellent choice. A little funny per memes over here. And there's, what is it? I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 non-peace memes in this. Like, clearly, I really like non-peace. There's just too much shit to pick from. I have a Pokemon one, at least. 2 from Code Ment. I've got one from a classic anime that I love the freaking song to. Oh, and one from another good game I've played. It's a scary one, so if you ever click on the birthday one, do know it's kind of scary, so be aware if you ever click on that. Which, perfect moment to do that.
What? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, Komi! So it's really good as an anime. I was just reading like the manga and it looked freaking cute. Because then it was a question of like, how is it being portrayed in an anime? Because then I'm questioning like, what kind of music does go in the background? Oh, it's on Netflix? Shit, everything good is on freaking Netflix. The freaking Godzilla thing was on Netflix. That's on Netflix. What else is on Netflix? Hunter x Hunter is on Netflix. Blue Period, really? Shit, they have seriously a giant library of anime now. It's weird. Cause what was it? We went from the freaking period of having disc being rented and shipped to your mailbox with Netflix to just a giant digital library of everything. Nice. Oh yeah, and I still needed to pick up and watch all those horror movies I said I was gonna watch, like Candyman, and I need to watch Spiral, which I don't know if Spiral's something I can watch party style. Aw, it's meh. It looks scary from the commercials. I mean, Blockbuster was an experience, really. It was nice going in the store and kind of perusing the shelves and seeing what you could find. Where is even my phone? Losing shit every second of the day. Oh, Jesus, what is all this? Ah, Miss Peachy Cat going on. Damn it. How did I forget? I think she already left. Ooh, I wanted to watch her. She's adorable. Ugh, what else? Shit, what was I just looking at? Spiral. Right, brain. Come on. Catch up. Spiral. Where can I watch this? It's only an hour and 33 minutes? Oh, damn. Why is it getting such bad reviews? Okay. Wait, does it mean premium as Prime subscription? What do you mean? Ah, I knew it's fucking star sheet. I hate that there's these limitations. Well, I can watch Midsummer because that's a scary one that is on there. What other horror movies are on Amazon that are for the watch party? There's not a W in horror. Hawa. Apparently I'm trying to spell Hoa. Amazon, come on. Catch up, brain. Horror. The Deep House? Okay. Picking that to watch. You Should Have Left. The Conjuring. Scary Stories. Us. Oh yeah, Us is one I haven't watched yet. Haunting of Hill House. Ghostland. Oh yeah, I haven't watched Quiet Place. Ritual. What is Ritual? Ritual. Wait, you're talking about this one? Oh my god, are you talking about this one? The one they go into the fucking woods in Sweden? Bro. That was a fucking trip. I did not know what to expect when watching that. they go into the bloody ass woods, and just weird shit starts to happen. You're like, okay, maybe it's a little weird. Maybe it's like a hunter. But I did not fucking realize it was gonna be goddamn motherfucking Loki. And how they animated that was fucking terrifying. It was weird in the end that it pretty much was like, dude, you can be forgiven for this shit, instead of just killing them all. Oh yeah, Hereditary. Quite literally, I saw the last, I think, like 5 or 10 minutes of Hereditary, so I am fucking confused of what the hell the movie is. Like, right, you've seen Hereditary, correct? Because what? At the end of the movie, and she starts going stabbity stabbity stab, and she's up in the air, and the kid falls out the window. Like, I just walked in, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell is this movie? And then I got to hear the classic meme sound that everyone had with the whole just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so confused about this movie. Oh, so definitely need to watch Hereditary. We have a lot of movies to pick from. What is it? Manos. The Wicker Man? No, I watched The Wicker Man. Where? Oh, well, no, I watched In the Tall Grass. Weird ass movie, but I loved it too. Anything else? Do we have anything else? Oh, the best 4 hoodie. Oh, that's a weird. La 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 la. The Descent. Have I watched The Descent? I think I've heard a lot of it. The Fog. Fratilli? What is this word? Hard Candy. Apparently Hard Candy is something interesting. Hellraiser High Life. The Host. House Hill, I Know What You Did. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Juno. Ooh, Grudge would be a great one to rewatch. How much time has passed since I've actually sat down in a dark room and watched that movie? Or One Missed Call. Both of those movies have been so long since. Oh, well, before I go on to the next thing, but yes, watching both of those movies would be exciting. But I want to know, can I watch? Is it possible to watch this? Where can I watch this? I would like to know. Give me information. Where are you? Why would you show it up on Netflix? Is it? It says DVD. They really have a DVD on there? Really? No. Do you really not have it on any other of the services? Oh, why is it here? Oh, fuck you. You lied to me. You got my hopes up. You said Prime Video. Liar. Yes, liar. Anyways, well, unless I can go through that other service. Too many things. Literally just went through a list of all the games to play. Now I have a list of all those to play. I need to just pick the next thing. Because what? I just finished this. And I need to clean my face off. Holy crap. My face is kind of gross feeling. Ugh. What else do I need to do? I mean, clearly I need to drink my water. That's what I fucking forgot to do. What else? Well. Biggest things. Play Tokimeki. Play Visage. Play Forgotten Annie. Annie, one of the 2 names. Those are the top 3 things. There we go. Then it'll be a choice of 2 different movies. Yes, I can go with that. Okay, I think I've... What is the word I'm looking for? Made decisions, yes. I need to stop clapping my hands together. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm acting like a crab. But yes. This will be it for the stream. But what is it? Now we have a stream that said an hour, and now we have a stream that says about 30 minutes, so that's gonna look super fucking weird, but it is what it is. I can't fix the problem. The stupid thing decided to reconnect. So, I need to go take care of my business, take care of the dogs, clean my face, drink my water, and go to fucking bed. So, good night, underwater boats. What is it? Frick, fuck, what the words I'm trying to speak? Glad you got through your school event. You got back from Houston, you were able to drive, and you made it safely. But have a good one. Good night. I need to find the end soon screen. Good night. Goodbye.